Hello everyone, this is FeelGood of FeelGood Gunpla. This is part 3 of the Master Grade Gundam Alex 2.0. Just like I said in part 1 and 2, I believe I said part 1 and 2. But anyway, I'm very surprised at this kit. I'm like, it's one of those kits that even though for me, I didn't think it was going to be that much of a difference. I didn't think it was going to be that good of a kit. It ended up being a pretty good kit. Surprisingly, the Chobam Armor has very good detail, very good panel line opportunity, and very good part separation. I mean, I was just surprised how. Sorry, bumped into the camera. I was just surprised how good it was when it came to that. I mean, it the armor does give it a nice bulky look, and I'm liking it. Definitely liking it. The stickers that go on it actually looks pretty good on it. But to be honest, the kit has the detail and the panel on opportunity makes it to where you really don't need the stickers, but they're there if you need it, and they're not too bad. You know, if you want the best stickers on here, water decals be the way to go. Now, the positive thing I like about it is, like I said at the beginning, good detail, good panel lining, part separation. I like how they took the inner armor and made it so that it helped give the, I guess you can say, the outer armor more detail, give a little pop. And you'll see the little, so I'm sure I can't talk, sorry. Like parts like right here, here, and also if you see, also you see this part here, and then this part here. Let me zoom in real quick. You see here, I'm hoping the glare is just not really messing with this. Right here, and here, and here. They really do use the inner frame well. That's a surprise, at least for me, because usually the inner frame is covered up. You see little to very little or not at all. And I like that they use that to basically help bring out the kit. Also, if I can zoom in closer, you see the shoulders right here, the two little parts here. My camera don't want to focus when the panel markers are right here. And of course, this is on, these two right here, front and back. Whoops, sorry. I like how they use that inner frame to enhance the kit. Also, again, you see, let's see if I can get it in there. Like I said before, here and here. Also, another good place where they use this, right here. You see on the front skirts, right here. Also, you see a little bit here and here on the other side, but mainly it's just in the front is right here. Very good use of the inner frame to make that kit stand out. Good job, man. Good job. Another feature, another positive thing I like they did on this kit is the hatches. You have multiple hatches on this kit. You have hatches right here. These two right here. These two in the back, these two in the front, two in the backpack. Then you see these two on each leg over here. And then there's a hatch here where the minigun comes out. I like how they just made it so that some of the hatches will show. You know, basically they show the. I can't talk. Basically, the hatches open up so you can see the thrusters. Like most of the original thrusters can still be used, although you can see there's some thrusters here. There's one missing. I'm sorry. Somehow it popped out when I was fidgeting it. So fidgeting with it, messing with it, trying to get it posed. I can't remember 1.0 having that feature for the thrusters, the hatches for the thrusters, or the hatch for the minigun. I can't remember that. I don't think it did. You know, post in the comment section if it does. So basically, to run through the positives real quick. Great articulation, great part separation, great panel lining. Great features like the hatches and the inner frame, the great use of the inner frame, and just it's just one of those kits that you don't know how good a kit is, at least in my opinion, until you build it. And I probably didn't say that already, but oh, silly me. There's one feature that is one of the other advantages, and I can't believe I forgot about this. I apologize about that. Is the helmet. And actually, I'm finna show you what it looks like with the helmet on right now. And here is the Alex with the helmet on. As you can see, strangely enough, this helmet seems to work for the Alex. In a way, it seemed like it completes it. Although if you want it to be anime accurate, you know, you don't have to put the helmet on there. But for me, the helmet is pretty much like the cherry on top. The Alex feels more complete with this helmet. I'm going to show you a close-up picture of that. As you can see, the detailing, the way they did it, it just looks so good on the Alex. I mean, the helmet works. So, like I said, but then again, you want to be anime accurate, minus the helmet. But I definitely like the helmet. I mean, it's just, with the helmet on, it makes me want to show the kit with the Chobam Armor on, if I'm saying it right, with the Chobam Armor on. Now, with the helmet on, I wouldn't mind showing this off now. But with the helmet off, it's like a 50-50 depending on my mood. Now, let's get into the negatives, or at the very least, what I do not like about this kit. For starters, because you have this armor on, it restricts some of the movement. So that means less articulation, less poses you can put it into. This rifle shot pose here you see is, well, how can I put it? It was a challenge to get that, because I believe I said this in my previous videos that the right arm, and let me get someone to point that out. The right arm that's holding the rifle here, the shoulder pops out. Like I said before, I don't know if that's a defect or me just overextending that part. So you can get it in the rifle pose, but it's gonna take some work. And another negative is the fact that some of the armor parts will fall off if you're not careful. One is this little small part here. This little small part here on the armor, like this top part right here. Yeah, this part right here. It will come off if you're not careful grabbing it. Like if you're trying to adjust the skirt armor, it's better to grab it here than a little smaller part here, because it will come off. Second, that falls off a lot would be this forearm part here. If you're not careful, this will actually pop off. That goes for both the left and the right. Let's see, we got another, let's see. I don't know this, I guess you can call this a negative, you know, depending on how you look at it. But you can equip some of the weapons on there now because of the armor. One would be the bazooka, and the other would be the shield. Like I said, that could be a negative, or just could be something that you wish it did but didn't. Me, it doesn't matter, but that is something to consider. Is you can't put all the weapons on it now. You can hold the rifle. You can definitely do the Gatling gun pose, or the Gatling gun slash beam saber pose. But as for the bazooka and the shield, you can't put equipped on any weapons on there, and therefore you can't do the poses, which leads back up to what I said earlier about less articulation. To conclude, Bandai with this kit went above and beyond what they had to do to make this a good kit. To me, they put detail where they didn't really have to put detail. What I mean by they went above and beyond and they put detail where they didn't have to put detail is like the silver in the Gatling guns. The silver coat for the Gatling guns. They didn't have to do that. Let's see, what's another? They open up the hatches so some of the hatches from the main suit can be shown. They didn't have to do that. Also, the silver for the main thrusters in the backpack. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to even. They didn't. If you go to part 2 of the review, where the whole armor, not armor, the whole inner frame is like this silver color. They didn't have to color the frame silver. They didn't have to add the detail to that. They could have just left it the typical Gundam color, put some detail to it, and just that's it. Because you really, I guess, mainly you just, at least from the over, you're just gonna see the mobile suit and the Chobam Armor. You know, what's the point in the frame? You see little to no frame, but they did that. They didn't have to, on top of that, they didn't have to make it so the inner frame makes the outer Chobam Armor look better. Give it better detail. Give it that pop that it needed. They didn't have to do that, but they did. Oh, and they didn't have to add the helmet. They had to do that because that was like a SD feature for one of the BB series line that they had going on. You know, they didn't have to import that over there, but they did, and they did it well. So thank you, Bandai. Thank you very much for doing that. To sum this up, this kit has good detail, good part separation, good panel line opportunity. You get the bonus helmet. It displays all the hatches, but because of the armor, you get less articulation, which means less posing, and you can't equip all the kits on there. Not kits, sorry. You can't equip all the weapons on there. Beam saber rifle, you know, beam saber and rifle is about the only thing you can. There is some of the few of the parts may fall off a little bit. Few of the parts fall off. But at the end of the day, it definitely deserves the title of being a 2.0. As a result, it's a kit killer. Meaning that with this kit being out, there's no reason that you will need to buy the 1.0. There's no reason. Now, if you already got the 1.0, you can definitely get this one. And in my opinion, you might want to replace the 1.0 with this one. So this is definitely a must buy. Bandai did a very good job. And this is a great addition to any Gunpla. This is a great addition to any Gunpla collection. If you are a Mobile Suit Gundam War in the Pocket fan, definitely a good addition to your collection. Definitely something you should buy. So definitely get yours today. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. I appreciate everyone taking the time out today to watch my videos. I really appreciate it and it means a lot. And I wish everyone a good day. Later.